So you must have probably heard the term sharps and flats, right? Now most people say that sharps and flats are the black keys. That's partially correct. Flats and sharps. Flat means to lower a note and sharp means to raise a note. Say that again and understand what it means. Flat means to lower a note and sharp means to raise a note. Now on the piano, you tell me which direction is lower. Okay. Now can you see this key over here? This is called C, as you know, two black keys, three black keys. This concept I've already covered in my first lesson. So these two black keys, the left one below is a C. Okay. Now can you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are these called? Well, I hope that you know what it means. It is called an octave. Okay, a group of 8 keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are called octaves. On this piano, there are 5 octaves. Okay, so this key over here, this C, what is special about this C is that it falls right at the middle of the piano. So it has kind of a neutral sound. Okay, this note. Most of the people can sing or hum this note. Okay, but if you see the other C's, okay, this C over here, this is very low. I can sing. Okay, and if you see this C over here, this is kind of a bit high. So most of the people sing this, but yeah, they have some kind of strain when they sing this. Okay, so this one is very comfortable. This is called the middle C because it falls right at the middle of the piano. Okay. Now I'll play something to the right hand side of the piano. So, and I'll play something to the left hand side of the piano. That is the middle C, left hand side of the middle C. Okay, so now you can see what is the difference. When you go to the right hand side, the sound of the piano is becoming very bright and the notes are being raised. Okay, it has been raised. Now this one over here, the notes are going lower and lower when we approach the left hand side of the middle C. Okay, that means this direction. If we go, it is going to be a flat. Okay, now if we go to this direction, it is called a sharp. So let's see this on the piano and see how it works. Okay, now if I am here, this is the C, middle C, as you know. All I do is I take the same alphabet name, means I'm not going to change the name of this key. The name is C itself. Now what happens when I raise the C? So we saw it in the previous section that whenever we go to the right hand side of the piano, we are raising the notes and it is called sharp. Okay, so can you see this black note over here? When we go to the right hand direction, this black key falls there. Okay, so this black key, what we should call it as C sharp. Okay, so you know the reason already, which we have learned it before. Whenever you go to the right hand side, we are raising the notes and it is called sharp. So this black key over here, this falls after C and it is called a C sharp. Okay, now here's the thing, this black key also has a different name. Okay, also has another name. Each black key has two names. So this black key, we can name it as flat as well. Okay, this can be called as flat also. So flat means you already know that which falls to the left hand side of the piano. Whenever you go to the left hand side, you are lowering the notes and it can be called as flat. Okay, so this black key falls before D. This is D and it falls before D, so it can be called as D flat as well. Okay, so just a summary, this black key can be called as C sharp because it is falling after C and you are raising the C, so it is called C sharp. At the same time, it can be called as D flat as well because you are going to the left hand side of D and you are lowering it. Okay, so this can be called as D flat as well. Very good. Now we'll see the next 4 black keys are there. Hey, I'm coming for you. Come on. So these will unlock the names of all these four black keys. Okay. Now, what will be the name of this black key? This falls after D, so it can be called as D sharp. Okay. Now the second flat name is called E flat because it falls before E. This is E, and we are lowering E and we are going to the left hand side. This is called E flat. Okay. Now can you see this black key? The name of this black key will be F sharp because it is coming after C. We are raising F. F sharp, and flat means G flat. Okay. Now these two black keys you have to guess. I will not tell you the name. I'll just show you the direction. You have to tell the name. Okay. This black key falls after. Yes. So it is called a G sharp. Very good. And it falls before A. Yes. So it is called a A flat. Very good. Now the last black key, which is my favorite. It has two names. This is my favorite black key. Okay. I always use this a lot. This black key, it falls after A, so it is called a A sharp. At the same time, it can be called as B flat. So I love to call these black key as this particular black key. I love to call it as B flat. Okay, because I use this chord in most of my songs. Why do we have two names for each black key? There's a different role and a different reason for each name. Okay, so when you learn something called as chord progressions, that time you will be shuffling all the chords and you will be seeing, chord is something what we call as when you play three notes together. So when you combine these chords and make a progression, that time you will understand why we are calling flat and sharp. So there is a different role and a different reason for each name of these black keys. Okay. You should not be confused why it is called a flat or why it is called a sharp. You should be knowing by yourself that if I am saying A sharp, if I am saying an A sharp, or if I am saying a B flat, it is one and the same thing. You should be knowing this fact. That's why please cover the basics very nicely. So always make sure that you know the names of these black keys. Okay, and practice well, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.